Okay, good morning to everyone. Which lesson? Yes. Open your that is we are doing structure of atom. We will continue to do structure of atom. Now let us write it here. It is class 9 E and F. Today's date is 13/1/2022 and the subject is science. And the lesson we are doing structure of atom. Structure of atom. You have finished the electronic configuration. You had finished the electronic configuration. This one is not visible completely. So we will once more deal with the electronic configuration and the isotopes and the isobars also. Now this thing is visible. Try to join quickly because recording is going on and you should be in discipline also. Let us continue. We had seen the Bohr's model of atoms of many elements, the electronic configuration, who gave the rules for filling of electrons in the orbits. Who gave? Can you tell? Who gave the rules for filling of electrons? And especially I want to talk to class 9E. Up to which part you have done your, because you have your Sunday test also. तो कहाँ तक तुम लोग का हो चुका है? But the chapter is completed, so very good. It's all right. So whatever will come in the test, that will be given from your chapter only. There are many questions and from chemistry only 7 marks questions. So it is very easy to give. Now let us come on to, that is page number 51. Here we had seen how the atoms gain or lose electrons and it share also electrons. So what is the valency? What do you mean by valency of an atom? Can you tell what do you mean by valency of an atom? What is valency? Combining capacity of atom is known as its valency. For example, we take magnesium. Magnesium, what is the atomic number of magnesium? Atomic number of magnesium? 12. What is its electronic configuration? Electronic configuration क्या हो जाएगा? 2, 8. So it will lose 2 electrons and lose 2 electrons and therefore its valency will be 2. Then comes electronegative atoms like oxygen. Oxygen has atomic number. How much atomic number does oxygen has? 8. It has 8. Electronic configuration will be 2 and 6. So to complete it requires 2 electrons and its valency will be 8 minus 6, that is 2. So valency of oxygen is 2. In the same way we can calculate the valency of aluminium, sulfur, zinc, whatever the element it is. Now we come on to That is, there is one question: how will you find the valency of chlorine, sulfur, and magnesium? I had given you this thing in the class only. Was it given? बोलो, मैग्नीशियम का वैलेंसी सल्फर का हम लोगों ने निकाला था क्लास में। यदि नहीं किया हो तो मैं एक बार फिर से कर देती हूँ। लेट अस सी पेज नंबर 52. You have to find the valency of chlorine, sulfur, and magnesium. These elements: chlorine, sulfur, and magnesium. You have to find the valency of these three elements. So at first, valency of chlorine, atomic number of chlorine is what it is 17, and electronic configuration, as you can see, electronic configuration will be KLM. It is 287. Therefore, as you can see, 7 valence electrons. To complete its octet, it requires 1 electron. So it will gain 1 electron from any other atom like sodium, and therefore its valency will be, here you write number of valence electrons. Valence electrons. It will be 7. And therefore valency of chlorine, valency equals 8 minus 7, it will be 1. Chlorine will gain 1 electron and complete its octet. Complete its octet. Note it down. इसको नोट कर लो। म्यूट करो अपना अपना। म्यूट करो। वेरी बैड मैनर्स। इसको नोट कर लो, तुरंत आगे बढ़ते हैं। अब म्यूट किए रहो अपना अपना। You can take a screenshot also. Next we come on to sulfur. We will move fast because it is only an element class. We will not get any other chance. So now we come on to valency of sulfur. Atomic number of sulfur equals 16. Atomic number of sulfur equals 16. Therefore, electronic configuration is equal to it is KLM 286. So valency of sulfur equals 8 minus 6, that is 2. Sulfur will gain 2 electrons and complete its octet. Sulfur will gain 2 electrons and complete its octet. Therefore, the valency of sulfur will be 2. Note it down quickly. We will go first, then come on to magnesium. Finding the valency of magnesium. You take the screenshot. Finding the valency of magnesium. Atomic number of magnesium. Magnesium equals 12. Therefore, its electronic configuration. Atomic number of magnesium 12. Therefore, electronic configuration will be 282. Now, valency. Valency of magnesium equals 2. Magnesium will lose 2 electrons. Magnesium will lose 2 electrons and achieve its octet. So write for the magnesium, valency of magnesium. हाँ ठीक है, देखो यहाँ पे ऊपर एटॉमिक नंबर ऑफ मैग्नीशियम 12 है. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन यू हैव सीन, देयर आर 2 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स and to lose electrons 1, 2 or 3 if it is in the outermost orbit, that will be easy. To lose 1 electron, if it is 2 then it will lose 2 electrons, और यदि 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन है तो 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन को लूज करेगा. इतना आराम से लूज कर सकता है क्योंकि इसमें ज्यादा अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी नहीं रिक्वायर होता है. लेकिन यदि मान लो कि 4 हो जाता है आउटरमोस्ट ऑर्बिट में, वैसे केस में शेयरिंग होगा. और यदि मान लो कि नंबर ऑफ वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स 5 है, 6 है, 7 है, तो ऐसे केस में वो इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करना ज्यादा आसान होगा. क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पर यदि मान लो कि 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, यदि उसको लूज करता है, इट विल रिक्वायर हाई अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी. Therefore, it's better to lose these electrons and form positive ion. ठीक है? Is it clear to you? ठीक है? और कोई प्रश्न हो तो पूछ लेना. ठीक है, अब हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं. हाँ बोलो. शेयर करेगा. 4 है, जैसे कि कार्बन में 4 होता है, तो बेहतर है कि वो 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन को शेयर कर लेगा किसी अदर कार्बन एटम के साथ या अदर एलिमेंट के साथ. वैसे केस में न गेन करेगा और न लूज करेगा. और ऐसे केस में जो है तुम्हारा कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड बनता है. यदि शेयरिंग होता है तो कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड बनेगा, और यदि गेनिंग और लूजिंग पूरी तरह से इलेक्ट्रॉन का हो जाता है तो इलेक्ट्रोवैलेंट बॉन्ड बनता है. ऐसे कंपाउंड्स जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट करते हैं उसको इलेक्ट्रोवैलेंट बॉन्ड कहते हैं. ऐसे कंपाउंड जैसे कि सोडियम क्लोराइड है, जिसमें कि आयंस में हम लोग तोड़ सकते हैं, Na+ and Cl- आयन में. उसी तरह से कैल्शियम सल्फेट है, कैल्शियम सल्फेट को हम लोग आयंस में तोड़ सकते हैं, Ca2+ and SO4 2-. दीज आर इलेक्ट्रोवैलेंट कंपाउंड. लेकिन मेनली जब ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स हम लोग देखते हैं तो ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स कैसा होता है, दैट इट इज फॉर्म्ड बाय द शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एज फॉर कार्बन टेट्राक्लोराइड. कार्बन टेट्राक्लोराइड जैसा कि देख रहे हो उसमें कार्बन में 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन होगा आउटरमोस्ट ऑर्बिट में, और ये 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन वो 4 क्लोरीन एटम के साथ शेयर कर सकता है, क्योंकि एक क्लोरीन एटम को में देखा जाए तो 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, उसको 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहिए, तो एक एक करके 4 क्लोरीन उसे शेयर कर सकता है, मतलब इट विल फॉर्म कार्बन टेट्राक्लोराइड CCl4. Is it clear? Okay, let us proceed on. Next, we will do atomic number and mass number. So, as you can say, how is atomic number defined? The question arises, the topic you will take atomic number. Atomic number. What is atomic number of an element? It's all right, but we will see here once more. What is atomic number of an atomic number of an element is defined as the number of protons in its nucleus. Atomic number of an element is defined as the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. Yes. So note it down. It is generally denoted by the symbol capital Z. Example also we can take here. Number of protons in oxygen atom equals 8. Therefore, the atomic number of oxygen atom equals 8. Atomic number of oxygen atom equals 8. Now let us see further. Yes, what do you ask? Ask? क्या कहना चाहते हो? Now let us see mass number. Mass number. So how will you define what is mass number? The number of, yes, the sum of protons and neutrons present in The nucleus of an atom is called its mass number. Okay? Mass number of an element. In your atomic number, you add one sentence more. एटॉमिक नंबर के केस में एक बात और हम लोग कहना चाहेंगे. फर्स्ट यू विल ऐड दैट सेंटेंस, राइट इट डाउन. एटॉमिक नंबर ऑफ अ पार्टिकुलर एलिमेंट, atomic number of a particular element is always same. Atomic number of a particular element is always same. It is the identification. Atomic number is the identification of a particular element. Atomic number is a particular identification of an element. Next, you write no two elements have same atomic number. This is very important point. You will write no two elements have same atomic number. Is it all right? कभी भी दो एलिमेंट का सेम एटॉमिक नंबर नहीं होगा. ओके, नेक्स्ट मास नंबर. नाउ द आंसर यू विल राइट दैट टोटल द sum of the total number of and sum of the total number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom is known as its mass number. So sum of the total number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom is known as its mass number. For example, we can give here number of, in case of we will give for oxygen atom only. For example, in case of oxygen atom, number of protons equals 8. Number of neutrons also equals 8. Therefore, mass number of oxygen atom equals 8 plus 8, it is equal to 16. So mass number is 16, atomic mass you can say 16 U. यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा इधर कर देते हैं, उसको नहीं दिख रहा है उसको लिख लोगे, थोड़ा खिसक गया आगे इसलिए. Now see the, let us see next. That is, what are nucleons? Have you taken the screenshot here? Next is, what are nucleons? What is the time here? 29. 10 मिनट, हाँ तो अभी तो 11 मिनट और है. Now we will write what are nucleons. And why are they called so? Question is, what are nucleons? Why are they called so? Called so. So protons and neutrons present in an atom are called nucleons. Because they are called nucleons, they are called nucleons because they are present in the nucleus of the atom. In the nucleus of the atom. These things you should write down in your फेयर नोटबुक. फेयर नोटबुक पे जरूर लिखना. देखो इसको लिख लेने से फायदा ये है कि करीब करीब लेसन जो है समझ में आ जाएगा. ये पार्ट अच्छी तरह से समझ में आ जाएगा और उसका कोई इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट छूटेगा भी नहीं. अब हम लोग इसके बाद पढ़ेंगे आइसोटोप्स एंड आइसोबार्स. आइसोटोप्स एंड आइसोबार्स. So when you finish it, tell quickly so that we can move further. Yes. Good morning, Jitendra sir. I have entered you. So note it quickly. Then we will check out the isotopes. How will you define what are isotopes? Any one of you can tell? Yes, sir? Anyone? It's all right. Atoms of the same element having same atomic number but different mass number. Can you give an example of isotope? Which element are not? Yes, hydrogen. How many isotopes does hydrogen have? Three. Okay, let us write it down. What are isotopes? What are isotopes? Atoms of the same element having same atomic number but different mass number are called isotopes. For example, a pair of isotopes, isotopes of chlorine. Cl35 17 and Cl37 17. Note it down just now. We have got the isotopes of chlorine, that is Cl35 and Cl37. And about the hydrogen isotopes, that is asked in the question. So when you will do the questions, then you can do it. And one more thing about the isotopes, about the physical properties and chemical properties. Now the chemical properties, physical properties of isotopes. First, we will write physical properties of isotopes. So physical properties will be same. No, it will be different. And the chemical properties will be same. As there are same number of protons in all the isotopes, they have same chemical properties, that it is the same element. And about the physical properties, it may be same or it may be different. So generally it is different. So note it down here. So what will be the physical properties? What can you say about the physical properties of isotopes? Same or different? Bolo? It is different. And what about the chemical properties? Yes, it will be same because it has same number of protons. Therefore, the properties will be same. It is the same atom. So, yes, sir. Ask. Radioactive isotopes. Listen, these radioactive, it is about the carbon dating method. You have not carbon dating method. We will discuss it afterwards, isn't it? Let us stop here just now. I will explain it nicely. So, there are isotopes of carbon. We will discuss about the carbon isotopes first. Carbon has generally 3 isotopes, but we deal with 2 isotopes. Here, carbon 12 and carbon 14. Carbon 12 isotope, that is, as you have seen in your lesson, while finding out the relative atomic mass of elements, we find out with the help of carbon 12. As you have seen in that, carbon atom is divided into 12 equal parts, and one part of carbon is used, that is 1/12 part of carbon is used to compare the relative atomic mass of other elements. As for example, if you take 1/12 part of carbon atom, then 16 such parts will give the mass of oxygen atom. If you talk about sulfur, 1/12 part of carbon, C12 isotope of carbon atom will such parts, 32 parts will give the atomic mass of sulfur. Then the next one is C14 isotope of carbon. So first tell me, what is the use of C14 isotopes of carbon? Have you heard about it? रेडियो एक्टिव आइसोटोप ना तुम्हारा रेडियम का है, ठीक, उसके बारे में भी हम लोग बात करेंगे. फिलहाल C14 आइसोटोप जो है उसके बारे में जानते हो? एनीवन? हाँ, सुना नहीं पड़ रहा, बोलो ठीक से, जोर से. Okay, carbon dating. How to know the age of fossil fuels, isn't it? So you can write the uses of isotopes of both the carbon. Let us write it down. That is use of C12 isotope of carbon. Use of C12 isotope of carbon. It is used to know the relative atomic mass of other elements, and then use of C14 isotope of carbon. In carbon dating method, to know the age of fossil fuels. Okay. हो गया.